Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS news for Friday, January 10. 10 patients at the Bustamante Hospital for Children who suffer from heart-related diseases have benefited from free life-saving cardiac surgeries over the last couple of days. The surgeries were done by a local medical team and a Chain of Hope UK with volunteers from the United Kingdom, Denmark, Canada, Norway, and Texas. They were performed between January 6 and 10 at Bustamante Hospital's Pediatric Cardiac Center. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton visited the patients on Wednesday and pledged continued support to the medical missions, which he said had helped to enhance the delivery of cardiovascular services. Over 400 children are born in Jamaica each year with congenital heart diseases. Approximately 240 lives have been saved during the past 2 years through the collaboration with the Chain of Hope medical mission. The cost to perform heart surgeries on each child is in the region of $5,000. Industry and Commerce Minister Audley Shaw has lauded the private sector for its continued interest in the local stock market. Mr. Shaw says both the junior and main markets of the Jamaica Stock Exchange offer rewards of economic independence for companies and citizens. The minister was speaking at last night's official launch of the First Rock Capital Holdings IPO. First Rock will open on the Jamaica Stock Exchange main market on Monday.
Your focus on the real estate sector is highly commendable because the real estate industry is one of the lead industries of economic growth right now. In fact, as you look around the island, whether in the corporate area, anywhere you look around right now, the real estate industry is alive and well, and it is vibrant.
First Rock Capital Holdings is an international investment holding company with a core focus on real estate and private equity investments. The shares have been split into two categories, Class A and Class B. Class A is for US dollar shares being sold at 12 cents per share, while Class B is Jamaican dollar shares being sold at $16.17 per share. The First Rock Capital Holdings IPO is aimed at raising up to $12 million US. Traffic signals along the recently upgraded 3 Miles corridor in St. Andrew were commissioned into service earlier this week. The National Works Agency NWA says the lights will remain a permanent fixture at the Spanish Town Road Marcus Garvey intersection of the roadway. The double-tier overpass bridge has been constructed at 3 Miles as part of the Hagley Park Road Improvement Project. The traffic signals will only affect motor vehicles at ground level. Senior Communications Officer at the NWA, Ramona Lawson, says the traffic signals will help to facilitate the safe movement of motorists and pedestrians while maintaining order on the road. She adds that the NWA took a decision to install those permanent lights at the 3 Mile interchange based on the increase in the use of the area by both motorists and pedestrians who have been accessing the interchange since the works have been practically completed. The US $56 million Hagley Park Road Improvement Project is designed to significantly improve traffic flow in the corporate area. Complimentary coffee tastings for visitors arriving at Jamaica's cruise ship ports commenced today. 4,000 cruisers and 1,700 crew members of the Norwegian Bliss, which docked at Oterias in St. Anne, were treated to cups of the Jamaican product. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says the initiative is part of plans to increase the presence of Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee within tourism marketing arrangements to improve export of the local brand. Globally, coffee is the second largest commodity traded, with exports totaling $20 billion annually.
We are also seeing coffee as a huge driver of economic well-being. Because not only is it a commodity for export and for trading in general, not only is it a means of income to a large number of small farmers and large farmers, but it also is a catalyst that enables a number of other economic activities to happen and a wider range of employment for a number of other people.
Mr. Bartlett says Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee will also be offered at the ITB Berlin Travel Trade Show in Russia come March. He made the remarks during the recent launch of the 3rd annual Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee Festival in New Kingston. Visitors to Sam Sharp Square in Montego Bay will soon have access to free wireless internet service. Government will be rolling out the service on January 24. Mayor of Montego Bay, Councillor Homer Davis, made the announcement at the monthly meeting of the St. James Municipal Corporation on Thursday. The installation will be undertaken by the Universal Service Fund, an agency of the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology. According to Mayor Davis, the initiative will positively transform the lives of residents in the parish by providing an avenue for them to connect, create opportunities, and communicate. Other public Wi-Fi hotspots already implemented include Halfway Tree, St. William Grant Park, Olympic Way, Devon House, and Emancipation Park in Kingston, as well as the Cecil Charlton Park in Mandeville and Junction St. Elizabeth. And finally, the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica, PSOJ, says it will be partnering with the government and non-governmental organizations on social intervention programs to tackle crime. PSOJ President Keith Duncan says the entity is prepared to channel resources such as time, cash, or kind into underserved communities. He says data indicates that there are at least 21 underserved communities contributing to over 70% of Jamaica's crime statistics, which has risen to crisis proportions over the years.
We have to really now be our brother's keeper and really look to direct funds into these areas. These are the areas that have been starved of resources for many years as Jamaica has suffered from crisis to crisis. We now need to focus in this area as we are building out our national security effort in relationship to putting resources there as we have this year. We now need to guide resources into these depressed communities to ensure that we are building our people, their capacity, and their ability to actively participate in our economy.
Mr. Duncan was speaking on Thursday at the launch of the PSOJ's 2020-2022 strategy. Among the other areas in which the PSOJ will be placing strategic focus over the next 2 years are human capital development, ease of doing business, increasing direct investments, corruption, and environmental sustainability. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.